Hi, everybody. It's Wendy. This is Let's Talk About Love. Welcome back. It's been, I don't know, a little while since I got a recording out. Um, I was a little under the weather, so I'm back. So this time I've written notes because I was thinking faster than I could speak. And this is an important video, so I want to get it right. Okay, so today's video is Love Yourself and Get Out of Your Own Way. I have a couple of quotes that I wanted to start with that I thought fit the video today. One is, happiness is a choice, not a result. Nothing will make you happy. You must choose to be happy. It doesn't come to you, it comes from within. And then the second one that I thought was really good was, how you love yourself is how you teach others to love you. And I thought that was really important, so I wanted to share those. So, self-love is choosing habits that will show that you're loving yourself and show others how you would like to be treated. It's discipline, loving yourself. It involves many things. It's diet and moving your body and positive self-talk, what you'll tolerate from others. Setting healthy boundaries, doing things with intention. When you react or converse with others and everything, that you come from the intention of love and kindness, and expect that from other people. If you love yourself, you expect to be treated with love and kindness. I mean, it doesn't have to be people being in love with you or anything like that, but I think you know what I mean. Just self-respect and being treated with respect and treating others with respect. Also giving yourself grace and forgiveness. We've all probably have a colorful past of some form or another, and you have to have the patience with yourself to heal from that and to give yourself the grace and the forgiveness that you deserve, as you would anybody else. And that's a compassionate thing to do for yourself. And to prioritize yourself. I was talking about the health, your diet and moving your body, healthy self-talk, because the mind's a powerful thing. If you're feeding your mind a lot of destructive thoughts about yourself, that's going to exude into everything else you do and everybody else that you connect with, and that's where toxicity breeds. So that's something that I can't stress enough, is how you talk to yourself. And if you're talking good to yourself and you're being good to yourself, you also have that right to expect that from others. If you're talking negatively to yourself and you're putting yourself down, not only is that going to kind of make you sick, because your mind's a powerful thing. If you tell it, no matter what you tell it, it's going to believe it and it's going to act accordingly. So it's important to be kind to yourself, and in turn, you'll be kind to others, and you'll expect that kindness back. And it kind of spreads out from there. It's like a spider web. Kindness is contagious. Love is contagious, but it starts within. It will, if you prioritize your physical, your mental, your emotional, your spiritual health, you'll protect your peace, and peace is so important. It's internal, in your environment, and what you share with others. Peace is like its weight in gold, giving yourself plenty of rest. And what self-love has done for me is it has helped me to get on the journey of healing trauma. And then my physical healing has been following through. It's not perfect. I've got a lot of stuff going on health-wise, but I'm getting through it miraculously. I'm I don't know how to describe it, but when I put myself first, my body started following along. My mind started following along. And then my interactions with other people started following along. And then my attraction for a lot of amazing people are coming to me. So when you have a positive, loving mindset towards yourself and others, you attract like little mini miracles everywhere. When you're putting that energy out, that's what you attract back. And it's really amazing. It's really amazing. Oh, that was my next thing that I wrote. Um, it's it's also expanded my relationship with the higher power. Whatever your God looks like, whatever the higher power that it is that you um, aspire to be in good graces with, whatever that looks like for you, it just automatically brings you closer. It'll improve your mental health. It increases your energy and motivation. Um, my clarity, my mental clarity, and my intuition has heightened significantly, and that's a beautiful gift. You can calm your own nervous system because as you're loving yourself and being kind to yourself and attracting kind and loving people, um, it calms your nervous system. When you're when you're talking negatively to yourself, when you're um, feeding your mind really negative things, you're gonna attract that and that keeps your nervous system always in that fight or flight mode. And I think we're all trying to get out of that fight or flight mode. It's so destructive, and it inhibits your healing physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, in any way possible. So the first thing is to just be kind to yourself. It may improve your sleep. It may improve anxiety. It might even help improve depression. And it's a process. It's not an overnight deal. What I found is I now don't have the need to people please. I'm still a giver. I'm still generous. But people pleasing can be destructive for yourself. When you're looking for that external validation, when it's all inside you, give yourself the internal validation. The external will follow automatically. You don't have to look for it. You don't have to fight for it. And you don't have to expect it. It just comes in. It's really amazing. I also find that I can much more tolerate people that you may come across. Say you go to Walmart or somewhere and someone's really in a negative space, just very angry. And, rather they're directing it towards you or it's just the energy around you that you're feeling it. I don't absorb that like I used to, and I find that I reach for the compassion and the kindness first, and maybe I can turn their day around. And I also don't let it affect me where I'm ruining my own day by observing someone else's behavior. Rather, it's directed towards me or just in front of me, just observing. And, if you're coming from that intention of love and kindness first, for yourself, it kind of is automatic while you're dealing with other people. I actually had a situation the other day. I was calling to get an appointment for some testing that I need done. And, I'm joking around with the lady on the phone and she was like, she's like, you made my day. She's like, I've really dealt with some really negative things today with people. And she's like, you turned my whole day around. And I said, you know what? You keep having, the same situation with people, trying to make your day not so well. You just call me back. Act like you're confirming my appointment. I'll turn it around again for you. So it's so important if we do this with ourselves and we do this with other people. We have so much power. We have so much power to create. We're a bunch of little creators running around. Our creator made us into little creators, creating our own reality and the power to affect someone else's reality. Well, I choose to have my effect on other people to be amazing. I want to make their day. I want to turn it around if they're having a bad day. If they're having a good day, I just want to add to it and keep them motivated to just keep having an amazing day. It's so important. I'm losing my notes because I'm thinking faster than I can speak. I don't have my glasses on either. Yeah, I screw the notes. So, self-love, it helps you keep your heart open. And keeping your heart open keeps your mind open. And I don't know, it's so addictive and it's so, it's contagious. I notice that the more positivity and love that I put out there, to myself and others, the more that just kind of spreads around them. If we're in a crowd or something, I can actually watch it just spread. Could you imagine the power we have to turn things around if all of us are just spreading kindness and joy, starting within, starting with ourselves? Um, it, it, I don't know. There's so much to it. There's so much I want to share, but I'm just figuring this out as I go. But, get out of your own way, and it starts with loving yourself, and changing your mindset and just being kind to yourself and then spreading that love and kindness outwards. And then they get motivated to do the same thing. And whoever they touch or talk to or anything, it spreads there. There's just so much wonderful that can happen with just small little decisions like that. Just love yourself, you know? Doesn't matter what kind of history you have. If you need help through a lot of difficult things that are inhibiting you from accepting yourself kindly and getting closer to yourself, loving yourself, getting closer to your God, whatever that looks like, you know, sometimes we need a little nudge, and I think maybe that's why I'm doing these videos is I'm on this journey. I think other people are on this journey or about to start this journey. And, we can create change together, even if just for ourselves or our loved ones, or let it go as far as it'll go. Let it spread as far as it'll spread. And let's just see if we can make this place a little better. Well, I'm not sure if I said everything I was going to. I tossed my notes and just kept talking. So if you have any questions, of course, ask in the comments. Well, it was great to be back. I love everybody. This is Wendy. This is Let's Talk About Love. Have an amazing day. Signing out.